A good tester ensures tests trace customer requirements, plans testing early, and focuses on modules where most defects occur. Software testing evaluates software design and code to ensure it works correctly and meets expected requirements. The objective of testing is to run programs to detect errors and ensure the software meets requirements. Integration testing combines individual modules and verifies their interaction using incremental or non-incremental approaches. Regression testing rechecks existing functionality after modifications to ensure no new errors are introduced. Stress testing pushes systems beyond limits while load testing checks performance under expected usage conditions. Black box testing validates software functionality by checking inputs and outputs without analyzing internal code. Boundary condition testing evaluates system behavior using input values at minimum and maximum limits. Testing improves reliability by detecting faults and applying techniques like fault tolerance and fault avoidance. The Big Bang approach tests all modules together at the final stage, which may reveal many defects. Software may fail after acceptance testing due to new changes or incomplete test coverage. Software testing principles include early testing, traceability to requirements, and focusing on modules with most defects. Testing levels include component testing for individual modules and system testing for integrated systems. Testing activities include planning, designing, executing test cases, and evaluating the results. Equivalence partitioning divides input data into groups so representative values can be tested. Refactoring restructures code to improve readability, maintainability, and reduce complexity. Conventional software testing strategies include unit integration validation and system testing. Effective refactoring improves readability, maintainability, and extensibility of software systems. Loop testing includes skipping loops, executing them once, twice, and testing boundary iterations. After validation testing, software either meets requirements or a list of deficiencies is identified. Alpha testing occurs at the developer site, while beta testing is performed by customers. System testing types include recovery testing, security testing, stress testing, and performance testing. Debugging removes defects using methods like brute force backtracking and cause elimination. Verification checks if the product is built correctly, while validation checks if it meets user needs. Structural testing examines internal program structure and logic paths to design test cases. Regression testing verifies that code changes do not break previously working features. Drivers provide test inputs while stubs simulate missing modules during testing. Cyclomatic complexity measures logical complexity and helps determine the number of test paths. Cyclomatic complexity can be computed using flow graph regions, edges, and predicate nodes. Graphical user interfaces are used in computers, mobile devices, ticket systems, and many applications. Flow graph notation represents control flow paths in programs using graph structures. Smoke testing checks whether major functions work before detailed testing begins. Verification uses static testing while validation uses dynamic testing methods. Static testing tools analyze code requirements and specifications without executing the software. The test design step defines test layout tools and standards required for testing. Acceptance testing checks whether software satisfies customer requirements before release. Testing in SDLC includes white box, black box integration, regression, and acceptance testing. Functionality testing verifies that software features work correctly from the user perspective. Installation testing verifies packaging documentation installation and system verification. Formal technical reviews detect errors, ensure standards, and verify software meets requirements. In the integrated testing team model, one manager supervises both development and testing activities.